Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. I am here with Mega Good Vibes, our saucy little beaver, and her little baby back here. I wanted to come on quickly and share a quick update. I have been picking up on this message where, it's not only the divine masculines maturing, but I feel like many of the divine feminines are maturing as well. And it's something that your masculines are observing about you, okay? I feel like what's happening is that your masculines are trying to match the energy that you're attracted to, okay? So many of the divine feminines have outgrown the attraction to the shadow side of the masculine. And I've mentioned this in the past few readings a little bit where, many of us are kind of growing out of the whole being attracted to like the bad boy, the player type, which for many of us, when we do meet our divine masculines, we find that that is what they embody the most. And that's what kind of sets us off on our path to healing, even us as divine feminines. Before we begin ascension, to us, many of us have been in our shadow feminine side, and we have even been karmics in our relationship with our karmics. And that's how we begin to recognize what goes on in the masculine's life with the karmic energy, right? Because we ourselves once mirrored those karmic energies in our own relationships. That's pretty much like the energy that I'm picking up on is like they are watching you outgrow the attraction to them. Okay, so I'm going to find out what kind of energy the divine feminine is in, what's pushing this change, and how does the outside see you. This includes the divine masculine. Okay, so we have go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I feel like a lot of you too have been pushing yourselves to stop isolating and just to get out there in the world again, get out in nature. I know for many of you, dating and flirting, it's been a huge trigger because, a part of us convinces ourselves that once we step onto this twin flame journey, that we only want to be with our counterpart. And that in itself is a wound that needs healing. Oftentimes, that's part of codependency, and I have shared Jordan Thornton's video in my community section. So if you guys go and check out those videos, they are extremely helpful in helping us to understand the shadow side and the divine side of us, right? And it exists in both the masculine and the feminine. So if you guys haven't checked out those videos, please check it out. Please give his channel a follow. It's just a really good channel to have in your library of just videos that will help you to heal on the journey and not only try to figure out your divine masculine, but really go within and heal yourself from projecting outwards, okay? Because a lot of us have been caught up in those cycles and those loops of projecting onto our masculines when we should be taking a good close look at our own behaviors, right? So oftentimes I mention it. Many of us want to know why they do this and why they do that and how could they do that to us and how could they do this to us over and over again. And then we have to stop ourselves at some point and say, why are we allowing it? Okay, so I feel that, a lot of you are pushing yourselves to step outside of that, to step outside of the idea that you're only meant to be with your divine masculine, and that can be dangerous as well because sometimes they are operating in their shadow side. So we can start pinpointing where we need to focus on the inner work if we're still attracted to their shadow side. It means maybe there's something within us where we're missing doing a bit of the inner work, okay? Because oftentimes your counterpart will be a mirror towards you as well. So let's say, for example, your divine masculine, they keep coming in, they say all the right things, you two bond, you get close, and then boom, they ghost again, right? And then that cycle keeps happening over and over again. What you would have to do is take a good close look at your own behaviors and understand, where's that point when you start recognizing the patterns and put a stop to it, okay? What in you is missing those cues? What in you needs to draw firmer boundaries and start saying no? No, it's nice that you're back, but no, I can't. I'm busy. I have plans, right? So, it's a strong message for you guys to, and many of you are probably already doing this, but I feel like go outside. it's deeper than just going out and getting some fresh air. It is literally going outside, out into the world again. Staying away from the cocoon that you've created for yourself to isolate, and ideally wait for your divine masculine to return. What you're really asking for is that part of your inner masculine to return to help you discern and stay strong against this, counterpart that keeps coming in to test your boundaries. Okay, so yeah, you've been indoors for too long, meaning you've been isolating for too long. I feel like the outside world, and if you guys haven't done this yet, the outside world will be beneficial in helping you ease off of that energy a little bit. Okay, it'll help you to kind of release the need to feel like this is my person, I can only be with this person, I only want to be with this person. Again, that in itself can be a wound that needs addressing. It's like codependency on this one relationship. Okay, so yeah, get outside, guys, expand your horizons. What else does the Divine Feminine Collective need to know about this energy? Okay, so we have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Okay, so honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Just get rest, Divine Feminine. I feel like many of you need to pay attention to things like your energy levels and when you're getting a little bit too emotional. Another thing this card reminds me of, and it's interesting because I've been binge watching Jordan's channel. Some of you may feel a little bit depleted on the journey, and that's how you know that you're outgrowing your divine masculine shadow side. Many of you are starting to wake up and say to yourselves, like, wait a second, if this is a twin flame relationship, if what I'm seeking out is love, romantic love, should it feel like this? Should it feel this tiring? Should it feel this draining? Should it feel this hard? Why am I always chasing? Why am I always running? Why am I always the one giving and having nothing reciprocated? Sometimes, again, we can be stuck in that place where we just wait around and we expect answers from our divine masculines. We get angry at them. We want to block them. Like that's going to do anything, right? No, the goal is to honor ourselves, our emotions, our energy levels, and disconnect, disengage, and have the ability to let go and walk away. And these cycles and rhythms, I feel like for many of you, it's happening often. And like I can almost feel the energy of some of you wondering, like, how do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? So how you get out of it is, honoring yourself, paying attention to your energy level and your body and your emotions, which many of you do already. But because of this whole twin flame journey, the twin flame label, the concept of divine masculine feminine, it sometimes gets so, the message itself gets so discombobulated, it gets warped, okay, into making us think that fulfillment, the end goal is to land, this relationship with this person, when really the end goal is to, open up your eyes and say to yourself, like, how much do I honor myself? How much do I love myself? Do I love myself enough to recognize when I'm being hurt, when I'm being taken advantage of? I'll share a link to another video that talks about how to help release ourselves from toxic situations and toxic relationships. And the number one message that was shared in that video that I found so helpful was, how much do you love yourself, right? Like, how well can you take care of yourself? How well can you take care of yourself to the point when you start to recognize certain people and their behaviors and their patterns? And it's not only with our twin flames, guys, it's, many other areas of our lives as well. Friends, family, relationships at work, even like the having a relationship with your boss, for example, honoring your energy levels, your emotions, things like that, being able to discern and when to say no. All right. So I feel like these are really important lessons coming up for the divine feminine right now. What does the universe want you to know at this time? Okay, so journey within. So I feel like I'm going to call it at that. It's going to be a nice, short and sweet message for those of you who are in that place. But this whole twin flame journey, guys, it's about going within. And that's why sometimes, like, our twin flames can trigger us so much where it becomes draining and frustrating, because it seems like you're hitting a brick wall all the time. The reason you're hitting a brick wall is because many of you are projecting onto your counterpart what they need to do in order to make you feel better, when ideally we need to go on that journey within and ask ourselves, rather than blaming them, why can't they do things right? Why can't they hop on the journey already? Why can't they just recognize that I'm their twin flame or their divine feminine, whatever the case is? We have to drop all of that and realize, like, when we get into that place, it drains us. It keeps us going in loops. It keeps us going in circles, because at the end of the day, we're not stopping to say, what do I need to do that's different? Where do I need to discern? Where do I need to start protecting myself and doing something different? Okay, so yeah, this is my message for my divine feminines today. Nice and short and sweet. I hope it does help you guys. Please do check out the channel on my community post that I mentioned. Again, if a lot of you are in this place, or you need a lot of help to get out of the cycle of chasing or either waiting around for your divine masculine to come in and make this big grand gesture, and you don't seem to know what you're doing wrong, check out that channel, check out some of the videos on there, because it will teach you exactly how to take that journey within, how to start that process of self-love. Okay, because that's ideally what the twin flame journey is all about. Once you can get to that place of realizing that, wait a second, everything that goes on, every interaction that goes on between me and my twin is a direct reflection of what it is I'm doing, what actions I'm taking, what beliefs I hold, right? What values I have within me. How much do I value myself is that journey within card when dealing with your divine masculine this time around, okay? With this cycle that's going on right now, your biggest question, divine feminine, is how much do you value yourself? All right, I love you guys. Take care, and I will share the links again to Jordan's channel. Check it out, guys. It's helping me tremendously to stay absolutely resilient on this journey, and it's so victorious and rewarding. I feel like the Justice card, I just want to flip it now and like show it up close to the camera. All right, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you guys in the next reading tonight. Okay, all right, bye guys.